Through the first 3 games of the 2024 season, the talk around UNA has been the play of the defense led by defensive coordinator Brock Caraboa, though he thinks there's plenty of room for improvement.
We're off to a start, really as a team that we will hope to be better at, but I do see a progression in the defense from game 1 to game 3 in aspects of tackling, communication, and being able just to everybody be on the same page. Now, we want to be able to execute better in certain situations, especially momentum situations where we can be able to take that next step. So that's the one thing we're continuing to work on is in the momentum part of the game. Can we be able to take the next step and be able to flip that game into our favor? So I'm pleased with a couple of things that we're doing on defense, but there's definitely some things that we have to continue to get better at, limiting the big play, making sure that when we have them on the ropes, we continue to put them on the ropes. But I like the direction of where we're going right now. I think it's upward trajectory for sure.
The Lions have faced 3 tough teams to start, but his group has been up for the challenge.
Some of the top offenses in the country, when you look at whatever Massey ratings or strength schedule ratings going against the offense. I mean, SEMO almost beat New Mexico State. Memphis is the top G5 program, one of the top offenses in the country regardless of that. And then Illinois State's top 18 team in the country who fights for the playoffs every year. So it's definitely a challenge that for us, but we welcome it. It doesn't matter to us who goes on the schedule. It's just the next opponent, and I think it's going to do dividends for us in the long run. So we're excited about it.
In his young career, Caraboa has been a lot of places, all of which have led him to the right place.
So I started as a GA at Marion University under head coach Ted Karras and Martin Mathis. I lived in a dorm for 2 years and didn't make any money, just lived off the cafeteria food in the dorm room. And then I was lucky enough to get a position job at Marion after I got my GA job. I was the D-line coach. After 3 years as the D-line coach, I became the coordinator there. And I was the coordinator there for 4 years. Had the opportunity, after we had a successful stint on defense, I was able to go to University of Kansas as an analyst. That's where I met Coach Dearman. I was there for 2 years, and then I went to Tiffin University, a Division II school in Ohio, under Coach Chris Reichert, and was there for a year. And then as soon as Coach Dearman called me, I came to join him here at North Alabama. I couldn't say no to that opportunity to be with him and be down south coaching football. So I haven't been a lot of places, and that's a good thing.
His family is at home in Florence, where the most important people are happy.
And my wife, I'll tell you this, my wife loves it down south though. So she likes the south. We've been in Indiana, Kansas, and Ohio. As soon as we went south to Tennessee, it was like I was better looking at a husband. I had a better smile, had everything. So we're gonna try to keep it down south. So yeah, it's been awesome. Definitely a journey. We've been loving it.
His philosophy is being the aggressors on defense and taking the fight to the other side.
We want to play offense on defense. We want to try to be able to attack the offense as much as possible, get in your face, have different looks, different combinations where the offensive coordinator, the quarterback, is having to make adjustments on the fly. We want to have great communication. When you do that, you have to have great communication in the back end, up front. Everybody has to be on the same page. So I want to be a defense that can continually, when you close your eyes and you listen, you just hear guys talking, and when you hear talking, you hear confidence. And I want to be great tacklers. And if you can do those 3 things, you play offense on defense, you be a great communication, and you be great tacklers. That sets yourself up to be a solid defense in the country.